Electric cars are the future. Analysts predict that in the coming years, sales will skyrocket. And in a few short decades, most of the cars on the road will be electric. Right now, EVs account for less than 3% of new car sales. So, if electric cars are the future, why aren't people buying them in the present? The fact is that Americans know almost nothing about electric cars. What models are available, how they work, or how much they cost. In survey after survey, drivers say that electric cars are too expensive or have too little range. EVs are seen as the eco-friendly option and not the smart, safe, or sexy option. And since Americans consistently underestimate their performance and overestimate their cost, it's no surprise people aren't buying more of them. So what's the reality? Researchers at MIT calculated the lifetime cost of owning dozens of different cars. Some gas-powered, some hybrid, some all-electric. And what they found is that electric cars are generally cheaper to own than comparable gas-powered cars. That's because while electric cars may sport higher sticker prices, they are cheaper to fuel up. No gas, just plug them in. Electric cars are also cheaper to maintain. No oil to change, and because they have fewer moving parts, they need fewer repairs overall. What about range? While consumers worry about how far electric cars can go between charges, MIT scientists found that even lower-end EVs store enough power to meet 90% of most drivers' needs. So why do Americans know so little about electric cars? The fact is that consumers are wary of new technologies, especially when they don't know how they work. Think of the first time you set up a Wi-Fi router. It was slow and painful, and you probably needed help. Electric cars are the same way. The difference is that while tech companies went out of their way to explain Wi-Fi, automakers and dealers are doing almost nothing to explain plug-in cars. In 2018, Sierra Club volunteers went to hundreds of dealerships and asked about buying an electric car. More than 1 in 5 Ford and Chevy dealers did not have an electric car that was charged up and ready for a test drive, and many dealers didn't even have a single plug-in car on the lot. Dealers also make a big part of their income on service and repairs, so they're less motivated to sell electric cars, which need less maintenance. And it's not just the dealers who are dropping the ball. Automakers aren't marketing plug-in cars. Big brands like Ford and Chevy are spending almost 10 times as much advertising trucks compared to electric cars. For electric vehicles to take off, automakers will need to advertise them. Dealers will need to sell them. And drivers will need to fall in love.